Hands up who thought we'd be in this position with 9 games to go. No, me. Hello and welcome to episode 33 of Rebuilding Derby. My name is Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got 2 games for you in the Championship. We are at home to Barnsley and Blackburn Rovers. Since you were last with me, we've been in really good form. We have won 5, drawn 1 and lost only 2 of our 8 matches since you were last with us. And as you've just seen, that has left us in 12th position in the table on 54 points, and we're only 8 points off the playoff position, and we're already guaranteed safety. So let's get ready to pick the team for the first match of the episode, and I will see you very, very shortly. This is the team for the match against Barnsley. It's Joe Lumley in goal, a back 4 of Osman Kakai, Curtis Nelson, Alfie Jones and Tom Hamer. Max Bird at the base of midfield, Regan Slater and Marcus McGuane ahead of him, Connor Chaplin on the right wing, Josh Murphy on the left, Elijah Adebayo up front. Let's submit the team and go for the team talk. So we'll get into that now. Teams are completing their warm-up. As soon as they've done that, we'll give them some gentle words of encouragement. It's a game we should be winning, so that's pretty much what we're going to be telling them. So we will pump the fists and agree with the assistant manager. We've been on a good run, so go out there and impress me. And let's get into the match. Bear with me one moment. Right, we're underway and it's Barnsley in possession. Woodrow tackled but gets the ball back. Carvalho with it now. Goes to Nakajima. Carvalho wide to Nakajima again. Nakajima runs it out of play. And the highlight ends. And there's not much happening at the moment, which is fine. So we'll demand more. It's a game we should win, so we'll demand more. So there's not been a shot yet, and we're on the attack. Jones brings the ball clear. Hamer down the left wing. Murphy cuts inside but gives the ball away, but wins it back. Plays it to Hamer, who gives it to Jones. Jones to Bird. Bird back to Nelson. Nelson's got support and it's played wide to Chaplin. It's headed on target, but Austin makes the save. And that ended that highlight. We're still waiting for the next one. So we'll hit them with a demand more. And we pick the ball up in our defence through Hamer, who goes back to the goalkeeper, Lumley. Nelson, wide to Kakai on the right, at right back. Inside to Nelson, back to Kakai again. Kakai's looking for support. He's going to have to go back, I think. No, he goes down the line. It's played inside to Bird. Back to Kakai, back to Bird again, into McGuane. McGuane to Adebayo. Slater gives Adebayo help, but then has a shot and it goes over the bar. And that ended that highlight. Nothing further for a while. Next highlight is a Barnsley throw-in on the right. Cooper with the ball now. Nakajima tackled and then the shot comes in, it's over the bar. And that highlight ends with nothing. Back with Derby again. Nelson looking for help. Gets it from Slater. Chaplin needs help. Goes to Kakai to Nelson. Chaplin over the top for Adebayo. And the highlight ends. So demand more again. Lumley to Jones. Jones to Nelson. Nelson to Kakai. Kakai to Chaplin. Back to Kakai again. Nelson. Bird. Over the top. Adebayo. Murphy. McGuane gives the ball away. But they're under pressure. It's back with Hamer. Bird. Jones into McGuane. Adebayo gets it back off the Barnsley defender. It's hit the post. And the keeper clears it. That ends the highlight. And it looks very much as though we're going to get to half time with the score at 0-0. But Jones has the ball. It's Bird. Hamer. Murphy down the left. Back to Hamer. Inside to Bird. Nelson. Kakai. Chaplin. Slater over the top from McGuane, but he won't get there. Although the keeper gives the ball away and it's with Kakai again. Nelson. Jones. McGuane to Adebayo. Adebayo to Murphy. Murphy wide. And surely this time that is going to be the half time. It should be and is. So we get to half time at 0-0. We have been the better team. So let's say it's time for everyone to dig in. And let's start the second half. And McGuane looks like the... In fact, Hamer needs to come off at left back. So it'll have to be Kelland Watts to come on for him. As Barnsley have possession, but it comes to nothing. Kakai with the throw-in. Gets it back. Bird. It's played back to Nelson. Into Bird again. Kakai. Nelson. To Bird. Slater over the top for Murphy. Murphy's shot is saved by Austin. It's out for a corner. I think it might have to be McGuane and Adebayo for the substitutions. Chaplin with the ball. Gives it away. And it's with Cooper and the highlight ends. Lumley gives it to Nelson. Nelson to Slater. Slater back to Nelson. Chaplin into McGuane. McGuane has somehow found Murphy, but Murphy can't hit the target. So Adebayo is going to come off for Tom Bradshaw. And it'll have to be Bird, I think, because he's on a booking. Bird for Davenport. That would seem like a sensible option. So that's two subs. This highlight is continuing without the sub being made, which usually means there's going to be a goal. But this time Lumley saved it. The substitution happens. So Davenport is on, Bird is off. Nakajima's corner. Headed clear. Patino to Cooper. Cooper into the box. Patino gives it back to Cooper. It's crossed. It's got too much on it and it's out for a goal kick. And McGuane is going to be the... No, in fact we've had 3 substitutions, so we can't do any more. I was thinking we could do one more, but we can't. So we'll demand more. We really, really need to win this game. So 70 minutes gone. Cooper to Davis. Davis back to his goalkeeper. Austin goes long. It's down Jonesy's throat. He's got it. He's given it to McGuane. Played through to Murphy. Slater rounds the keeper but can't get it on target, and the keeper gets something on it, so it's out for a corner. Slater, McGuane with a header. Derby County 1, Barnsley 0. And we will watch the replay from the other angle. So Slater with the ball in. McGuane gets in between two defenders, heads it into the bottom corner to give us the lead. Watts now gives it to McGuane. Murphy down the line for Bradshaw. Bradshaw plays it back to Murphy. Murphy gets help from Davenport. Davenport to Kakai. Kakai could do a lot worse than just dump this in the box. He doesn't. He finds Slater. It's played on to Murphy, who scores. And it's now 2-0. So Derby County 2, Barnsley 0. And as the commentator said, that should put the game beyond doubt. It's not done yet, but let's hope that that is enough. 15 minutes to go. Everybody's shattered, so we just need to be holding on at this point. Watts with the throw in to McGuane. To Bradshaw, who gives the ball away. It's played back to the Barnsley goalkeeper a couple of times. Cooper's got it. Brings it forward. Cooper's got it again. Gives it to Patino, but the ball is given away. Barnsley win it back. McNair, but his ball is loose and picked up by Murphy, who gives it to Slater. Slater runs. Has a shot, but it's cleared. And Huang Weiyou brings it clear. Kakai with the tackle. And that ends that highlight. We are almost inside the last 10 minutes. It's Davenport with a free kick. Headed clear, but picked up by Jones. Davenport has it back, gives it to Kakai. Davenport into Chaplin. Kakai. Chaplin, Davenport, McGuane, back to Nelson, all the way back to the goalkeeper, who comes out and plays it to Jones, to McGuane, to Murphy, Murphy into Slater, Slater with a shot, but it's wide. Less than 10 minutes to play. Less than 5 minutes now. No further highlights, and we'll be extremely happy with this result. 4 added minutes signalled. And we're in the first of those now. Nothing of note happening. Derby have a free kick in the 2nd minute of stoppage time. It's over the top. And that may well be the last chance of the game. Note there's one more. Austin to McNair, Cooper. Patino back to the keeper. Anderson back to his goalkeeper. Wide to Cooper, who runs with it. Gives it into Huangzhou. Milando Carvalho. And that ends the match. It's Derby County 2, Barnsley 0. So we'll tell the lads well done. And see you for the second match of the episode very shortly. Time now for the second match of today's episode. We are at home to Blackburn Rovers, and this is the team that's going to go out there and try and get the win. It is Joe Lumley in goal, the back four of Osman Kakai, Luke Wolfenden, Alfie Jones, Josh Wilson-Asbrand, Max Bird at the base of midfield, Marcus McGuane and Jason Knight ahead of him, Brian Longman on the right wing, Tyrese John Jules on the left, and Elijah Adebayo up front. Let's submit that team and go and give the lads some words of encouragement. As you can see, 5 changes from the previous lineup, and once they've completed their warm-up, we'll give them some encouragement. It's not going to be an easy game, but it is one that we hope to get a positive result from. So we'll give the lads an encouraging team talk, and hopefully that will spur them on to get the victory that we need to keep our unlikely playoff charge alive. And we will. Let's point the finger. And what does the assistant recommend? Right, we're the favourites. Give the fans a performance to cheer for. That's Max Bird and Connor Chaplin motivated. So that's, and in fact Tyrese John Jules as well. So that's reasonably worked. And let's get into the match and see if we can beat Blackburn Rovers. So Max Bird to Knight, to Jones, to Wolfenden, back to the goalkeeper, Jones to Bird, to McGuane. McGuane goes wide right to Longman. Longman does a neat skill to get away from his man. Knight, back to Longman again, manages to win the corner. So we can keep the pressure on, and it's an in-swinging corner, Max Bird with that corner, and it's headed over, it's out for a goal kick. So the goal kick is taken, it's taken long, and we've got it back. It's Wilson Esbrand to Knight, back to Jones, to Bird, to Jones, to Knight, to Bird, over the top. Adebayo can't find his man, but Kakai stops it going out, feeds McGuane, back to Kakai, who feeds Knight to Bird, John Jules. Longman should do better than that. He's offside, which has saved his blushes, but he should have been looking to hit the target there at least. It's Kakai with the throw-in, McGuane to Bird, Bird feeds Longman, Longman was very nearly scoring a sensational goal then. This time it's Blackburn on the attack. We've managed to win it back. Bird to Adebayo, goes wide for John Jules. Cuts inside, gives it to Wilson Esbrand. Knight plays it in. The shot is saved by the Blackburn goalkeeper. It's out for a corner. It's an in-swinging corner from Max Bird to the far post. It's headed away. John Jules will pick it up. Plays it inside to Wilson Esbrand, who goes back to Jones, and the highlight ends. So just over 10 minutes gone. Let's hit them with a demand more. And it's Blackburn with a free kick. It's pushed away for a corner by the goalkeeper. And it's an in-swinging corner for Blackburn from Spalek. Headed away, but Grant will pick it up for them. He's being tracked all the way, but he manages to get a cross in, although it's headed away by McGuane, and the highlight ends. 20 minutes gone, still 0-0. One shot on target apiece. But we've had the better of the game so far. John Jules down the left, gives it to Knight. Knight's going to need some help. Is he going to get it? He does from John Jules. Wilson Esbrand gives John Jules the ball back. And that's a corner, although slightly mistimed. It could have been a penalty. Knight with the in-swinging corner. Adebayo can't find the target, so it's a goal kick for Blackburn. And it's the Blackburn goalkeeper, Kaminsky. Kicks it long. Headed up in the air, and Grant picks it up for Blackburn. It's out. The shot from Spalek is over the bar. Wolfenden gives it back to Lumley. Wolfenden gets it back, gives it to Kakai. Kakai goes for Longman. Kakai gets it back, gives it to Bird this time. Bird goes long. Longman picks it up. Kaminsky with the save. And it's surely an in-swinging corner. It is. It's Knight with this one. Whipped in, but headed clear. McGuane gives it back to, or tries to give it back to Knight, but too much on it, and it's out for a goal kick. And we need another demand more. We are having the better of the match, but it's a game of relatively little in the way of chances. Kaminsky with the goal kick. Derby have it back. Bird plays in Longman. Longman plays it back. Shots charged down. And it's cleared and the highlight ends. But John Jules gives it to Adebayo. The ball's given away. Mousset back to his colleague. Leonard has got it. Spalak down the left for Garrett. Garrett looks to be in a bit of a cul-de-sac, but he's found Spalak. Garrett's got it back. Buckley this time gives it to Travis, goes backwards to Allsop. Ball over the top from Buckley. Garrett. And the shot is over the top and wide. And it looks like half time is going to be reached at 0-0. I can't see any obvious candidates for a half-time substitution, so I think we'll leave it for a few minutes. We will tell them it's been a slightly disappointing first half. And let's send them out again and hit them with a demand more immediately. It's Blackburn with the ball. Grant down the right. Inside to Buckley. Mousset plays it back to Bron. Travis back to Allsop. Allsop goes for the long ball, but it's intercepted. It's with John Jules. He's played it against Bron, but Bron gets it. Bron then gives the ball away to John Jules. Kaminsky tips John Jules' shot over the bar. But we don't get to see the corner, so it obviously amounted to absolutely nothing. And I think McGuane is probably going to be the first one to come off. He's played a long ball over the top. I don't think Longman's going to get there, but he doesn't. But Derby get the ball back. Jones plays it back to Wolfenden. Jones gets it back. Plays in Knight. Adebayo to McGuane. John Jules is in. Shot is weak. McGuane is going to be first off. I think. Yeah, Davenport. Wilson Esbrand to Jones. Bird to McGuane. McGuane inside to Longman. Longman with the shot. Saved by Kaminsky for a corner. And it's Bird with the in-swinging corner. Goes long to the back post. Pike gets his header away. It's out for a throw-in which we don't get to see. And I think Jones might have to come off for Kelland Watts at the back. And it is Knight with the corner. Ball to the back post is headed over. Kaminsky. Long ball. Back with Garrett, and it's now Grant who beats his man but then gives the ball away. John Jules plays in Adebayo. Adebayo goes wide right. Longman in loads of space, gives it to Kakai, back to Wolfenden. Bird back to Longman. Longman to Davenport. Davenport to Bird. First time ball to Adebayo. Davenport plays in John Jules. Can he hit the target? No, it's closed down. But he finds Adebayo, who finds the back of the net. Derby County 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. We won't bother with the replay. We will encourage. And Adebayo was going to be my next substitute. I don't think he will be now. I think it will be Bird, if we can find someone to bring on in his place. I think what we'll do is bring on Purrington and then just shuffle things around a little bit. So Purrington at left back. Kelland Watts can go to defensive midfield. Purrington can go to left back. In fact, no, we'll leave Purrington at centre back. It's fine, he'll be alright there. Wilson Asbrand to John Jules, Knight, Purrington, Watts, Wolfenden, Watts, Purrington, Wolfenden, Wilson Asbrand, John Jules. Knight goes for the long ball out wide, can't find his man, it's given away. Blackburn are in through Grant, gets to the byline, crosses it in, it's headed down, it's gone in, it's Daniel Pike with the goal. So we will need to hit them with a demand more as soon as the substitutions have been made. Yeah, we'll make those subs and alterations. We'll hit them with a demand more. We're well ahead on XG, well ahead on chances. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go more direct. Wilson Asbrand with the throw in to Watts. Wilson Asbrand. Purrington to Knight. Watts. Can't find his man. It's not high enough. Watton. Watts now. Plays in John Jules, who runs down the line. Inside to Adebayo. And Purrington picks it up in the left back position. Strides out, gives it to Knight. Purrington gets it back. Watts goes backwards to the goalkeeper, who goes long. It's flicked down for John Jules. His cross is deflected behind for a corner. So we've got 7.5 minutes left. Knight with the in-swinging corner to the back post. It's headed down. Hits the post and it's smashed away for a corner. And it's going to be an in-swinging corner this time from Davenport. And it's headed away, but Wolfenden should collect. Gives it to Purrington. Wilson Asbrand loses out to Travis, who finds Pike and the highlight ends. We'll demand more one last time. Lumley to Purrington. Purrington to Wilson Asbrand. Wilson Asbrand to John Jules. John Jules to Knight. It's charged down, but it's deflected to Davenport. Kakai gives it to Longman. It's crossed in. Knight with the ball. Wilson Asbrand gets it back to Knight. Adebayo. Shot is saved by the keeper and collected at the second time of asking. We deserve to have won this game. We look like we're not going to. We just have to hope now that we don't lose it trying to win it. Lumley makes the save. There might be one last chance. There is, but it's going to be a Blackburn chance. Although Wilson Asbrand has won it back, but it's then given to Wootton. Longman goes for John Jules. Adebayo can't hold on to it. Pike has another run down the line, down the right. Gives it to Grant. Grant plays it backwards. Travis. It's given away to John Jules. Will he have time to do anything? Gives it to Wilson Asbrand. Gets it back. Wilson Asbrand inside to Watts. Watts goes long. and that is full time. Derby 1, Blackburn 1, so we get 4 points from 2 matches in this episode. Disappointing considering we were on top, which we were, significantly on top in that game. And so yeah, that feels very much like 2 points dropped rather than 1 gained, given that we were at home, on top, and we played really well. Just didn't take our chances when they arose. And before we wrap the episode up, I will show you the league table, and then we'll have a look at the fixtures and decide when we're going to come back. So in fact, let's do the championship table. So I'll show you that in full so you can see it. We are 11th in the table with 7 games to go. 58 points, just 6 points off the playoffs. So it's unlikely but not absolutely impossible. So on that basis, I think what we will do is I will play right the way through until the Luton game, and I will show you Luton and Bristol City, the final 2 games of the season, and that will be on the next episode next week. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to my channel for regular Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.